When you talk about greatness, like some of the stuff we're talking about in regards to Anthony Edwards, the ways that he needs to grow as a player. Last year they lose in the West Finals, and Anthony Edwards comes back as one of the best shooters in basketball. He got better. He's only 23 years old right now. And SGA clearly on another level. SGA is 3 years older. With Anthony Edwards, I'm curious what you think about this. Like, what's the gap between him being really, really good to great? To me, it's these two things. A, he needs to embrace playing off ball more often. If they're going to blitz him, if they're going to try to get the ball out of his hands, you got to be a threat and not just stand around half court. The last time he scored off of a cut to the basket was game 3 against the Warriors. And then also, it's the shooting. You've become this elite shooter. He shot 50% on catch and shoot threes in the postseason, right, but he took only 2 a game because in part he's not moving, he's not relocating as much, he's standing there as a reset in the half court. So I think and embracing playing off ball, but also like continuing to progress as a playmaker, as a passer. Those are the two things that I think are the separating him from being a truly great or best player in the league, an MVP caliber player. Would you agree with that, Marcus, with those two things?
I think definitely the moving off the ball, but if we look at the MVP, which is Shai didn't cut. Shai didn't cut it. It was also based upon schemes, based upon coaching, right? Like,
but Shai's 3 inches taller too. He is bigger than Ant.
Yeah, but it's all is still coaching, right? Like you still got to that got to be implemented. If you could see the same things that I see as far as cutting and movement, then why, when you watch it on film, the coach can't be like, this is how you take another step. This is what we need you to do. We need you to cut more. We need you to not stand here more, right? Like as a player, and to be able to grow and know that you can't do that also goes along with the coaching. I do think that his two-way prowess and being able to defend both sides and be able to score, I think is definitely hard. But I also believe that coaching is a big factor in how a player evolves into a better player, how a player understands offenses, and how a player understands his effectiveness when he doesn't have the ball. Like it's hard to teach yourself how to be a better player off the ball without the proper coaching and the proper systems. But I do think just because of the player I see and the things that he brings to the game, I do see him being in that same form as SGA when he gets to the same age in 3 years. Like I see him being a perennial superstar and being an MVP of this league, but also it just takes time and it also takes coaching as well. They have a great coach over there at OKC. Like that's a great system, is a great coach. Mm-hmm. He understands how to implement your system, and that's what builds dynasties. Like people tend to say dynasties is built on the players. Yes, it's built on two players, maybe 3 when you talk about Golden State with Draymond, Clay, and Steph. But it's built on systems. If you can identify a great system, and now you know the players that you can implement in, that's how dynasties are built. So I'm not going to say that Ant Edwards can't get there faster, but I think coaching has a big part in it.